What is up, beautiful people? It is Cashflow and Coffee today. It is me and Tyler Wanaka. We are here. Hey, Eli, how you doing? We are here in order to answer all of your beautiful real estate wholesaling, real estate flipping, real estate investing, whatever it might be questions. Here we are to do it on this beautiful Monday morning. I'm tired as hell.
So am
Me and Tyler were just up and running. Oh my God, Eli, amazing, bro, amazing.
Oh,
We do need to work on your spelling a little bit, but amazing, dude. Because it's Zypier, not Zyper. Guys, if you are on Instagram, come to YouTube, come to my YouTube, Jonah Corchin, go there. You will actually see the other person on this podcast and hear the answers and see the questions better. And if you come onto YouTube, you'll actually be able to ask me questions right now. Anything you want, you'll be able to ask questions. Just come onto my YouTube, just look up Jonah Corchin, you'll find me. If you go there, you will be able to ask me any questions you guys get. He didn't get his login yet, so Tyler, make sure he can log in.
when did you sign up, Eli?
He signed up yesterday, probably like a nighttime or something. So
Email support at Zypier. I will see it, and I'll make sure I get that issue resolved.
Yeah, Tyler is our technical support agent. What's up? What's up, Christopher? All right, guys, remember, if you're on Instagram, come to YouTube if you're actually trying to learn something. Guys, this thing only starts when you guys do live questions. So if you don't have any questions, I'm just going to take some from that people gave me throughout the week and answer their questions instead of your guys' questions. I don't know why you wouldn't ask any questions, but all righty then. Let's see here. Podcast questions. All right. Started investing in 2006, so I'm not a newbie, but I'm changing platforms and was looking at DTA, DTS build within REI Reply before I seen yours with Zypier. I would still want a DTS build and have I known with whatever. Sub2, some people also selling builds. Would paying someone to add a DTS build to Zypier have any downside versus REI Reply? How does your DTA automation's complexities compare to others you've seen? I've looked at Myron's build for DTA as well as others for both DTA and DTS.
I think we have the best DTA automations out there, to be honest. I think
we easily destroy all the DTA automations, but the first part is, would paying someone to add a DTS build to Zypier have any downside just versus REI Reply? This person's a DTS person.
Yeah, we don't do direct to seller, so we're not really setting up direct to seller at all. It's more for agent outreach and micro flipping and dispositions and stuff. You might as well just use REI Reply since it's already set up for direct to seller. So I don't know why you wouldn't.
I would say that definitely you should just use REI Reply unless you're going to do the agent model. Our agent model, our templates are better than anybody else's. I'm just going to throw it out there. It's the best direct to agent build possible. And the complexities are just enough where you get deals. Is the second part of my question.
If you wanted to build your own direct to seller stuff, you can 100% do that in Zypier. It's just not pre-built for you.
Yeah. What is your introductory call? Fuck. This is going to be a long answer. This is totally a me answer too. There are 5 points to a good intro call. Introduce yourself. My name is Jonah. I'm a real estate investor in Sacramento. Ask if they're a realtor. Are you a realtor in the Sacramento area? Or not even that. You're a realtor in the Sacramento area, no? They'll say yes. And then 3, great. My goal is to solve sellers' problems. That's what I do better than anybody else. So if you ever come across one where there's tax liens, pre-foreclosure, whatever it might be, my goal is to be the tool in your tool belt that you use to solve that problem and get you your commission. And then you ask right after that, do you have anything like that right now? They have something, obviously write down notes on it. they don't have anything, go to step 5, which is just a conclusion, which is just like, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking your time. I really, really, really appreciate it.
There you go.
There you go. And that's your introductory call. Gustavo, I feel like you've been on here before. I say that like every single time at this point.
What is the best way to scrub lists and litigate a list before SMS blocking?
So this is a very DTS question.
I scrub lists too sometimes for buyers.
Oh, okay. You answer then.
I use a service called DataZapp, DATAZAPP.com. They're super easy and pretty cheap. They scrub like everything that you can think of all at the same time. So I recommend it. It's pretty good. You just upload your Excel sheet, your CSV file. You select the option to scrub, and it'll scrub, mobile numbers, landlines, do not call, litigators, all that good stuff.
Okay. You have a buyer who buys at X% of ARV. Do you include agent commission and closing costs in that? Obviously, your assignment fee is included.
No. Agent commissions are paid by the seller. Closing costs, I do not include in the
Buyers should just assume if it's an assignment deal that they're going to be paying closing costs. That's just part of the game.
Yeah.
No. You just have to, if they buy at X% of ARV, you just have to get it anything below that percent of ARV. Because you're right, the assignment fee is included. I saw one of your lives that your KPI is 30 conversations per day. My question is, if you put your active agent on follow-up, by which point do you get him on the phone? You get him on the phone immediately. So we don't consider him an active agent unless we've already gotten him on the phone, right? So there has to have already been an intro call. If there was no intro call, then they don't go into the active agent campaign.
What about after that? I think he's asking after that. Like
then after that, if you've already had an intro call, the only next time you get them on the phone is if they have a property that you need to talk to them about. Other than that, it's all by text message. Yeah, it's once they have a property. If it's after the intro call, Eli. I see it. Yeah. So when you first reach out, is it a text through Zapier or a cold call? Texting. I do texting. I like texting a lot more for the cold outreach, and then calling to create those warm relationships. We don't have cold callers. I don't think we ever will. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. I think it's an unnecessary cost of training and hiring for, I don't think, that much extra reward. I feel like also, I don't think a realtor is going to like being cold called by a VA. They're not going to enjoy that at all. When talking to agents, do you only do cash offers or also creative financing? We do both, but vast majority is cash offers, just because there's way more opportunities out there. And with wholesaling, if your goal is wholesaling, you want to be wholesaling cash, not creative financing. Wholesaling creative financing is a trash business model. Sorry, Kevin Cho. I'm sorry about this, but like, it's a very trash business model. You're gonna make like 5 to 10K on most of those. Well, like me and Tyler will make 15 up to 100K on cash deals, right? Creative financing is great for buy and holding. If you're the guy buying the deal, creative financing is amazing. If you're not the person buying the deal, it's not good. It's very bad. I love Kevin Cho though. Dude, did you hear the story with Kevin Cho? Like his day yesterday? I want to get the follow-up on where he's still in Montana.
What happened?
So he supposedly was supposed to, I'm putting him on blast on a live, but I don't care. It's really funny. And also he should be putting this on his story anyways. Okay, so I'll explain it to the crowd too. Guys, he fucks up his flight, has to fly into Spokane at midnight, drives for 4 hours all the way to Kalispell, gets there, loses the key to the Turo that he got in Spokane, says, fuck it, I'm just going to leave the car here because the key is taking too long to get here. Then he gets a U-Haul because he's going to miss his flight. So that's why he's tripping about it. He doesn't think about extending the flight for some reason. He gets his U-Haul, goes halfway there. The United app tells him that his flight is canceled, comes back with the U-Haul, has to return the U-Haul with some fees, and then is still in Montana.
Oh my God, bro. No, his flight got
He's still in
canceled.
I think he's still in Montana right now. I'm pretty sure.
That's so messed
Pretty sure
up.
at this moment he's still in Montana. It's very funny. I enjoy watching his life. It's a comedy, bro. Anyways, that's not why you guys are here though. Good morning, guys. I'm new to Astro Group, learning how to wholesale. I've been learning for about real estate for 3 years. Finally found my home. You guys are big motivators. Kareem, you're a big motivator, bro. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You motivate us to motivate you. My biggest obstacle in MLS deals is proof of funds. Therefore, I lack confidence in the calls. Christopher, that's just your limited mindset belief. It is very freaking easy to get a proof of funds. It's actually insanely easy. Where do we get ours, Tyler? Are you an Astro, Christopher? He might not be an Astro. If
Yeah,
you're not
what
an Astro, just start cold calling hard money lenders until one gives it to you. That's literally it. You haven't called a single hard money lender. I can already tell. You're not thinking creatively, and you need to start thinking creatively. Or use your buyers.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how do you keep from getting your number blocked if you're sending 200, 300 texts per day? That's a
We
good
send
one.
it from, we send it from multiple numbers. So,
Yeah.
like, we're trying to stay under 100 texts per phone number per day. So, if we're sending 300 texts, we're sending
I
23.
think we should just have like 10 different numbers, but he's like, no, for some reason that's confusing. And I'm just like, well, I feel like it would make it where we don't have any spam, but it's his place, so I'm not going to question it.
Also, changing your text messages is important. Like, we're starting to change them more often because your accounts will get, or your text messages will fail. And because the carriers will keep seeing you send the same text over and over again. So if you change them, every week or so, then, or every other day would be even better. Then you'll be okay with your numbers getting blocked. Just not sending too many texts out per day from the same phone number, and then consistently changing your text templates will help your number from not getting blocked. It's not like that doesn't completely get rid of the issue, but it helps minimize it.
So if 15 of your conversations per day is follow up on an active agent and every conversation is about a property they have, that means you get 15 leads a day. That sounds like a lot. No, you don't get 15 leads a day. If you have that many follow up conversations, you could be following up on older leads. It doesn't necessarily mean you just got in new leads. It could, but not usually. Usually we generate 3 to 5 new leads a day, something like that per person.
If we were getting 15 leads a day, we better be doing way more deals.
Yeah. It doesn't lead, not every follow up leads to a new lead. Are we able to come with you to deals? Yes, you are. NorCal and Denver are where I'm open right now. We're just doing that stuff. That's what we're doing. And yeah, definitely. Hit me up. Hit me up on IG. On Instagram, send me a DM of any deal you got in Northern California or Colorado. I am not an Astro. Sucks, dude. Spencer Steele. Sorry, Christopher. Yeah, just cold call hard money lenders. That's what he was responding to.
Yeah, you're out of luck, buddy. You're not gonna do it.
Sucks to suck, bro. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist a little bit of that. Is there a script you use when building out your buyer list? Do you still text them or cold call? This is you. You know this one.
The script is like very basic. It's literally like we have a set of criteria that we need, and I just ask them the questions. Like, I just call them and be like, "Hey, I saw you." Like, we have a VA do the outreach to the buyers. So if I were to call the buyers, I'm just like, "Hey, I saw you're an agent, or I saw that my assistant was talking to you about buying properties. Are you still open to buying some more properties?" Yes. Okay. I just wanted to get an idea of like what you're looking to buy. You mind if I ask you some questions so I can get everything down and send you, the right properties? And then I literally just hammer through the list of questions, and then I fill out all of the criteria in like his buyer profile. And then that happens over a call. But for the outreach, the texting is what actually is what we do for all of the buyer outreach. But once they're interested, we call them for their criteria.
Awesome. Yep. Tyler, I emailed support and text you as well.
All right,
Great.
I'll look at it.
What VA company do you use?
We don't really use a VA company. We hire them direct.
We hire them direct. We hire them in-house. I think it depends on how big. You shouldn't use a VA company unless you're at a smaller stage and or not trying to grow to a huge size. Me and Tyler are trying to grow pretty big. So, no, we hire VAs in-house.
We use a website for Filipino VAs called onlinejobs.ph for our Filipino VAs.
Onlinejobs.ph.
Kind of like a Indeed or LinkedIn almost of VAs. So that's what we use. You just hire them directly. You can post job posts. You can do like actual outreach to VAs to like see if they have like a profile and they're like, oh, this guy seems
Do you
like
know the process of how we hire Latino ones? Probably not. I don't even know. I think only our VAs know.
We do two things. Primarily it's Facebook groups. And then Encentra 24 is a Latin. It's like online jobs, except it's for Latino VAs. And it's called Encentra 24. I don't really know how to spell it, but
interesting.
How much are you paying your VAs per hour? Depends on the role.
It depends on the role. So some of our VAs we overpay. Honestly, that's a holdover from my business. I always thought that if you overpay people, that means you get always higher quality work. That's not always true. I've learned. Right?
For Americans, it's pretty true, but for VAs, it's not always true.
I don't think it's true for Americans either. I think it just depends, right? There's a certain threshold where it's like maybe, but more likely you could still pay somebody $100K and just hire the wrong person, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's somewhat true.
It's anywhere from like $4 to $9 an hour is what we pay.
That's basically what we pay, is $4 to $9, depending on how much. Can you have multiple numbers assigned to you in Zapier?
You have to create separate users, and then you assign the numbers you bought to each one of those users. They could just be made up. Like you can just put random emails.
Be like Luke 1, Luke 2, Luke 3.
Yeah.
Yes. The answer is yes, though.
And then you assign all of those users to the workflow.
Yeah. And then you make it happen. Best way to underwrite cash deals if they are on the MLS. Should we include agent commission? No, we already answered this. Christopher, you're not paying attention here. We already said that seller pays the agent commission. We already did that. So agent pays the seller commission. And yeah, they don't know. You don't include the agent commission. You underwrite it the exact same way as an off market. Except you have to take into account what it's listed for, because you can't oversell it by more than like 10K usually. Would you say that's true, Tyler?
What? Sorry.
You can't go over 10K over the listing price if you're doing an on-market deal, probably. Like you have to be below the listing price otherwise.
Well, it's always going to be better if you're below, but if it's a good deal, who gives a shit if you're over? Like,
what's the most you've ever oversold it?
I just don't know, because I don't think I ever have, to be honest. But I don't think you.
Okay, I have, and I'll tell you, around 10 to 20K, depending on the market. If you start going over that, it doesn't, like most people, even if it's a good deal, usually means it's not a good deal. Generally, people like even psychologically.
If you see a deal that was listed like yesterday, and you're like, their asking price is like a crazy deal, and you're in there, you swoop it up real quick, and you need to make 20, 30 on it, and you sell it above. I feel like I feel like people won't care if you're just talking to your buyers and you're just like, yeah, dude, it was listed.
The point is you have to understand psychologically, you have to be able to create a story for your buyers, more or less.
Yeah.
That's what you have to be able to do.
Yeah, because if you just send it to them with no story, then they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like break down the situation, they're gonna understand.
Spencer, why are you so sad, bro? Lucas, yes. Lucas, just to you. Yep. Sorry, why do Tyler and Mahmood not like me? I just want the buy price calculator. Probably because you're just asking for it over and over again. But here's what no. Here's what we're gonna do. Also, you and me, Tyler, should create a link of just free shit we give out. You and me should create, you know what we need to create? We need to create an email list. So people get free shit, but then we also get their emails. And the reason, and I can talk more about why we should do that. This is something I've been thinking about doing anyway. But we should create that, and if I start collecting emails, I'll show you what we can do with that to start boosting some other stuff as well. So Spencer, you're gonna have to sign up for our email list, and then we'll give it to you. I'm gonna start doing that just because.
Until I create it, just put it in the chat. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, do you have it? I don't have it.
Put it in private chat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Until then, you get it for free, so you get to skip the email list right now. Here you go, boys. Better write it down. Save this screenshot. Get all that down. You got a good 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds until this is off the screen. Better write down. I don't think this is gonna work. Like, how are they gonna write all of that?
They can copy it and paste.
I don't think they can. Can you guys copy and paste this? I don't think you guys could copy and paste this. You guys can try.
I'm in your live right now. I can literally open it.
Okay, you can copy and paste this. All right, then I'm taking off this.
Everyone, I don't want messages saying I can't use it because it's not letting you edit it. You guys need to make a copy. So go to the top left, click on File, and then create a copy. Okay, so make sure you do that.
What do you guys think about Key League? I'm assuming you mean Keegly. I love Keegly. I could not, unless there's actually something Key League. 95% sure you meant Keegly.
I don't know what Key League is. Sounds cool.
I'm assuming it's Keegly. It's got to be Keegly, dude. And that's just a typo. If it's Keegly, I love Keegly. They're our mentors. They're the one who taught us everything. Of course I love them. I love Jamil. I love Josiah. I love Hunter. They're amazing human beings. They're great.
They are great.
When determining rehab costs, I estimate by square feet. Is this a good way to calculate costs? Any tips? Yes.
Good way to calculate costs.
Although honestly, I like the buy price percent way fucking more as like a general for beginners. I think it works most of the fucking time. And it's just better. I don't know. What do you think of that, Tyler? I would just do percent of ARV at the beginning.
I mean, we do both. So I would just recommend other people to do both. So I don't.
All right. Well, get the calculator, learn how to use it. Watch my other live. Watch our live with Mahmood. And
is there a link I could put in the chat for that?
No, they got to figure it out. You got to subscribe first, then you'll be able to see it. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you click the notifications bell, and then you'll go to lives, it'll magically appear. I promise that's how it works. Don't just go to lives and not subscribe. You have to first subscribe and press the notification bell.
Soul for soul.
Alex always gets free stuff so people buy other stuff or something like that. LOL. I don't know. We don't have that much for you to buy. We have Zapier and we can do deals together, but that's it. You don't have to buy any of our shit. I don't really care. That's not what I'm going to use the email list for. Thanks, guys. Love the value. Trying to get out of the W2 world. Bro, that will suck you in, dude. Don't get caught up in that W2 lifestyle.
Yeah, dude, what he said.
All right, no more questions right now.
Any last minute questions?
Well, let's we can go through this. We're only at 9:41. We'll stop at 9:45 if there are no questions. Awesome, Jonah. Why do you think it is when you're doing different methods and nothing ends up happening? He
Because
means
you're
methods of outreach.
passing them.
Yes. Yes, guys. You are half-assing them. If you do direct to seller, direct to agent, transaction coordinating, flipping, these are different businesses, right? You can do different outreach methods that all lead to direct seller, like texting and cold calling, but don't do agent outreach and direct seller and being a transaction coordinator and being a buyer. It won't work. You need to focus on one business first and get that off the ground until you can start other businesses. This is my biggest disagreement with Pace, I would say, is that you really should focus on one business before you do anything else. And owning rentals is owning businesses, unless you have someone else who can manage them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I recommend you guys start at the bottom of the funnel. It's like I always picture a funnel of the industry and then how you're going to do that industry and then how you're going to do that one thing. And then you start there. So it's like you got wholesaling and you got direct to seller, direct to agent, dispositions. Okay, how are you going to do direct to agent if that's what you're going to do? Texting, cold calling, whatever. Choose texting, and then bam.
Gustavo, so when you pull a list of agents, is there any criteria or is it just the area you want? Just the area we want. That's it. We don't filter it any more than that.
We do the county.
We do the county. We do it by county. W2 is hell. Yes, Luke. You are in hell right now. You are burning.
We do
I'd
not.
love to. What?
No, go. I was going to answer the question.
I would love to get your. No, you ask it. I'm talking too much. My voice hurts.
I was just going to say we don't use a KPI sheet anymore. We use tallycount.app.
Yeah, we should try to get some affiliate links, by the way.
I don't know
see?
if I have one, but I'll check.
Just look around because I'm kind of getting famous and we should be making money off affiliates.
All right. Eli, tallycount.app. That's what we use for all of our KPIs. It's really simple, really easy to use. It's like $79 a year, so it's super cheap.
Love it. How are you guys leveraging business financing, like 0% business cards, but not doing Gator? I have leveraged business financing cards before. I used it to kickstart my business. I don't use it. It's too much of a distraction to use it too much. I right now have like 30K on a 0% interest credit card just because I paid a mastermind for that. And I have a deal coming in, the last deal that I have that I did before Tyler and I partnered up. When that deal hits, I'm going to pay all of that off. So yeah. Is it just Propstream? No, bro. No, go to every single brokerage list online. I think I made a whole YouTube video on this, bro. You obviously aren't subscribing and following and clicking the notification bell. So you need to go to brokerage websites like Compass and EXP and all of that. And then you need to go into find an agent, click your county, and copy and paste all their stuff. You can buy lists too, but it's not as good data. You get the direct, most active agents just from going to the websites.
If you want to cheat at all, Dr. Bill, or you can just export a list from Propstream.
There you go. Oh yeah, you can just do it from Propstream. I forgot, I'm an idiot. We also use Propstream. For my wholesale contract, I specified this contract is assignable. Therefore, do we tell them to add it to our contract when we can make the offer? Yes. Because otherwise, your contract is not assignable in a lot of states. There's some states where it's naturally assignable. A lot of them, there isn't.
If it's your own personal contract, it doesn't matter.
Right. But he's doing agents, I'm assuming. He said he was talking about on market. So he's talking about whatever state he's in, their contract.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
Yeah. I like that sheet. Thank you, Eli.
Well, too bad. We don't have it anymore.
We could throw in the old one. Let's just, what we should do is create a link where we just throw in everything, just all the goodies. And all they have to do is sign up on an email list.
All right. Free resources, baby.
Free resources. You just get everything. You get everything and you'll be fine. Oh, damn. Oh, you're in Christopher. Bro, what are you doing? You just need to hit up our AC manager, dude. Or hit up me, actually. Hit up me on IG. You have my IG now. Just look up Jonah Gorchin on IG and hit me up for whenever you have deals. And I'll tell you exactly what to do. But you have to have deals. If you don't have deals, I'm not talking to you. Well, I'll talk to you, but I won't like respond very quickly or give you answers to your questions. Since you're in my market, I need you to start performing, Christopher. It's time to level up. All right, it's 9:47. We don't have any more questions. I'm good to end it on this. Guys, we talked a couple days ago. Nice. All right, guys. Let's end this. I think it's been a good time. Good 30 minutes. Cashflow and Coffee every single Monday, 9:15 MST. Guys, today is a special week. We have on Thursday none other than the great Steve Trang on Scorch the Fears, guys. This was the OG original gangster who I followed before Pacer Jamil when I was trying to learn about cash flow or learn about wholesaling. So this is going to be really fun. I'm excited for it. It's going to be sick. Come on. That'll be Thursday, 6 p.m. MST. It's going to be insane. We're going to have a great time. Love y'all. I appreciate all of you so very much. Tyler, what do you got to say to the people?
Next week, sign up on the email list. We'll have all of our free resources for you.
Yeah, we're going to just give you all the resources, all the sauce for free there by next week.
Literally everything.
All right. All right, guys. I will see y'all later.